Hello again, this is another problem as part of a previous exam for you guys, and this problem is going to use either the sine or the cosine rule, depends on what you have. As you can see in this problem, he's trying to find out the value of p, and the value of p is an angle, and with this angle there is some given information. He gave you the three sides. So since you know the three sides and you don't know any kind of other angle, it means that it is an ideal to use the cosine rule instead of the sine rule. And the cosine rule, to remind you, is using the syntax cosine A, because it has two forms. There is the form for the cosine rule to use it for finding angle, which is the thing that we're trying to find here, P. And there's the other shape that is used to find sides. And since we are trying to find angles, you can use this rule saying that the cosine A is going to be equal to the B squared plus C squared over the 2BC. Cosine A, just to make you be able to imagine this, this is gonna be your triangle, and this is angle A, and this is angle B, and this is angle C. Angle C and B, we don't need them, we don't care about them, we only care about angle C. As for the sides they represent, if you remember, we said that the sides they represent the opposite angle, opposite letter for them. So C small is going to be opposite to the angle C capital, and A small is going to be opposite to the A capital, and B small is going to be opposite to the B capital. So from this, you understand what you are trying to look for here, okay? This is how you're going to use this. So the angle A is actually representing the angle P, and the B here is representing 3.6 centimeter, and C here is equal to 2.8 centimeter, while A represents 5.3 centimeter. So this is how you can interpret the problem on your drawing, okay? Make sure that you interpret it properly as I did, because some students, they're gonna confuse the sides with each other. It's very important that you keep this order. So now, since I know the cosine, how you can apply it, so let's see how we can do the cosine step by step. So the cosine A is going to be equal to B squared. B squared is going to be equal to the 3.6 squared plus C squared, which is going to be equal to 2.8 squared over 2 multiplied in B, which is going to be equal to 3.6 multiplied in C, which is going to be 2.8. Now you're gonna try to make it simplify the equation of these this fraction here. So 2.8 or 3.6 is gonna be equal to, I'm gonna try with the 3.6. 3.6 is gonna be equal to, squared is gonna be equal to 12.96. Okay, plus the 2.8 squared, which is gonna be plus 7.84. Okay. And another thing, sorry my friends, I forgot this part here. Just a second. I forgot to add this one, minus a squared. Okay, pardon me. So this is the part that you need to add, because this is the point from writing the 5.5 here. So now you're gonna add it here. It's gonna be minus the a squared. A squared is gonna be 5.3 squared. So minus 5.3, the 5.3 squared is gonna be equal to minus 28.09. Over what? Over 2BC. 2BC, when you multiply it together again, it's going to be equal to 20.16. Okay, all of that is going to be equal to the first, or the half, the numerator is going to be equal to minus 7 when you do it using your calculator. Take all of these parts here, add them together, so you're going to have minus 7.29 over 20.16. 0.16, okay, which is gonna be equal to minus, gonna be equal to minus 0.36. And remember, all of that is equal to what? This is, all of it is equal to the cosine A. It means that the angle A, or I'm not gonna call it cosine A anymore because I'm just gonna refer to it as P. Okay, so P as an angle is gonna be equal to the cosine inverse of what? Minus 0.36, which is gonna be equal to, according to the calculator, the angle P is gonna be equal to 111.1 degrees. This is the solution for this problem. See you in the next video. Take care, guys.